Right, a little bit of a last minute stream. But I want to play some DayZ. So DayZ we will play. Let me just sort out all my Twitch stuff as we're loading in. I think there's about 21 people on the server. There doesn't seem like a lot of servers that have really good ping on. Like being in the UK or what. I don't know if that's like a common problem or not a problem, but you know what I mean. There's a few, but like the ping here is like a nice 50, a nice crisp 50. I think it was like 52. So yeah, last time out we died, and then we died again, and then we headed straight to the fire station, got all our gear. I believe we have a shotgun with 1 bullet, I want to say. We went to the police station, so we got a stab vest, so we've got some gear, I'm at the point where I'm not being as nervous playing anymore. Obviously, that's going to change. I don't want to be like gun-ho, but at the same time, interactions with other players is fun, it's interesting. And I'm still learning the game, and I think going too slow, like I did with when I was on the way to the airport, can just lead to a lot of like, well, when you die, getting a bit devastated. So we're still in the city on the southeast side of the map where the port is. We don't have a map or anything like that. Oh. Okay. I clicked on it, it worked, so we're fine. Continue. Okay, has not chucked me in the city. Okay, that's fine. So what have we got? Just a quick stock. We've got some fish, we've got some food, we've got no water, we've got no bottles, so we could try and find some water. I've only got 1 shotgun shell. And we've got a little bit of fish. If we find a cooking stove or something like that, that would be nice. So I wonder if this is like metal wire. I don't know what to use that on. I wonder if this is just the spawn then, if you're starting wherever. I need to be a little bit careful because I imagine some noobs might want to get me. That's the nice thing. I can survive in all the cold and stuff like that. If we meet people, we'll do a little bit of teaming up and that sort of stuff. If not, I want to head to the airport. If we find a map, I might be able to find where the mercenary places are. I don't want to sort of metagame and start to ruin how I'm enjoying this game by like beelining to the heavy loot places. I want to find them first, if that makes sense. Well, unless I'm like obviously utterly lost. So I think I might follow the road down because there was a start that I got not so long ago. Like I call them the fishing villages, but basically the spawns, where there was actually a lot of like medical tents, military tents and stuff like that. Finding a springs might be a good idea. Again, I'm just trying to get used to aiming and stuff like that as I go through. I don't want to check some of these as we pass through, because if there's a chance at getting a few shotgun shells or something like that, that might be actually quite nice. A leather sewing kit. Canned spaghetti, I'll take that. I'll take a bit of canned spaghetti. You're damn right I'll take some canned spaghetti. My daughter would always be proud. That lovely little girl loves her spaghetti. So if I see spaghetti in a game, I gotta get her. I gotta honour her. She'd be disappointed. She'd say, Daddy, where's the sketty? And I'd say, I failed you. And then she'd pack her bags and move out. Very quiet on the south at the moment. I don't know if I love the quiet or not. An ice pick. How big is the ice pick to get into? It's not actually massive. So let's rearrange. I've even got morphine. Let's put that on the bar. If stuff gets really bad, I can just like morphine drug up and attack someone. Serve as a tool and a weapon. Oh, I wonder if I can use that to like... That's actually really handy, because if I can use that to get bark and stuff off the trees, then I don't need to waste my knife. Freeze! God, I'm so cool. Zombie up on the hill. Zombie down there. Okay, I'm not going to worry about grabbing water while I'm here. I'm not too fussed. I haven't got too much that I care too much if I die. So we are going to keep close to the road, follow the road down, and then go to all the south spawns. Our first victim of the day. Oh. Is the knife any good? Well, that's not too bad. See, I'd like to get a car in future, but I don't understand the process of, like... No, run. Just gotta get my stamina back. Don't want to die here. But I need one of them to drop. Oh, I dropped them both. I am bleeding, though. Heavy bleed. As long as I can get the stun off quick enough, it's not too bad. I mean, it's never terrible if they actually had something like a stab vest, but I've got one here. Thought I heard something. Clearly wrong. I'll take the flashlight. And we continue. In the next town, I'm going to look for the springs. I just don't want to, like, keep backtracking, staying at the same place. If I can find a springs, I can potentially do a little bit more fishing. And then with that fishing... Like, I could potentially get a cooking pot, load up on fish, then we can go on another adventure. Love this game, though. I'll be honest, I've never been so addicted to a game before. Zombie in there. Just want to have a look down here. I can't remember coming down here before. And I always like to check out areas, because this is how I learn. Or learn maps. By, like, looking, seeing... And that's the only thing, like, because, like, as much as I'm enjoying this game at the moment, like, I think I'm going to be playing it for a very, very long time. So I want to I swore I saw someone. Is my eyes playing tricks on me? Okay, maybe my eyes are playing tricks on me. Quick 1-2 takedown. Some human meat. And a damaged pepper. I gotta remember to just double click, it's so much quicker. There's 2 in there, there's 1 over there. Yeah, come here. Nice. Yeah, if I get really desperate as human meat, no. I'm good on the food front. It's another zombie. I don't know if it's been locked in the shed or whatever. Chocolate bar. Dog food. I'll try not to eat that, but at least we've got emergency food, I guess. Pitchfork. No, I'm good. Alright, let's go. Another area checked out. Because again, I'm normally really nervous and stay in the hills, but I feel like it's really good to check out stuff. So I don't know where I am now I've seen that port. Am I the... Is there 2 ports? Or, oh, okay, I think I might know where I spawned then. So where I think I am, I think I was eastern. That's a flare. That's a very close flare. A very close flare. Yeah, so this is the port. So I spawned eastern side. There's a flash just behind that building. It could have just been someone just firing off just to see. I'm sort of on the rocks, because then I can, if someone comes down below, I can dart that way. If someone's up top, I can dart below. I don't know if it's... I mean, it was... Well, we've only got the 1 shotgun shell, so it's not like we're going to be able to really do too much. But I'm going to choose to crouch forward just for a little bit, just to see if we can hear anything fast. And I always find when I play these sort of games that I can be more patient than other people. Now, it might just be a like, oh, hi, and I need help, or something like that, but that was very bright. So we're just going to crouch, see if we can see anything. I don't know what direction. It must have been down this way. Choosing the rocks to block the left. Might just shot it and moved off. Okay, we'll walk. I said, I don't mind dying, but there's no point dying for the sake of it. But I don't want to keep running away from... Right, I'm just going to sit here just for a moment, just to like scan my eyes. I find the best way to do that is just move your eyes from right to left. Obviously, I mean, if there's a sniper, it's not like much we could do anyway, but just from right to left, I'm just scanning my eyes. Now, there's obviously a very high probability that they just shot it and then just ran off. But knowing there's a player in, it would be silly to, like, run in or sprint in. Question is was the flare more right or was it more left? Okay. Going in the bushes might be a little bit... Cause the thing is, I have to plan for, obviously, someone being mega sweaty. So awkward, because they could have just shot it and, just left. Question is what am I trying to achieve in this town? Gear, guns, all of the above. So, problem is, if I had more bullets, I'd possibly not worry about stuff. Zombie there. If I had more bullets, I'd probably go look around, but with only one, I'm not going to really be able to do anything in a fight. Zombies on the roofs. Okay. Zombie there. So it must have been further right, because none of the... It's a zombie, right? Yeah. None of these zombies are aggro. This ambience throws me off tons. Okay. That zombie started running. Let's go have a look. That looked like someone crouched down. Nope. Okay, I have no idea where that flare came from then. I'd like to keep a couple of these. Zeds up. cold. Just want to listen just for a minute. Getting real cold. I'm gonna need to start a fire in a bit. I'd rather not do it here. That's the police station, if I'm not mistaken. Tire repair kit. If we stay inside, we've actually got such good insulation it is actually going up. If I had someone breathe, it could have been me, though. No, there must be a zombie outside. Okay. Wouldn't mind starting a fire in one of the containers. Need to get bark and stuff like that, though. I am aware of my cold issues. My health is tanking it for a while. Food is going down. Let's let that temperature go up a little bit so I can have a swig of drink. Oh, no, it goes straight back down. Brilliant. I thought it was going to go up at like a tad. Because it's my understanding it's like holding the warmth. I mean... handsaw. I've got enough tools and stuff for the moment. Motorbike helmet. What helmet do I have on? Nothing. Or nothing worth talking about, I should say. Maybe that flare was further away than I thought. Perhaps. Okay. A fire is going to be next on the agenda, though. Sooner rather than later. Just keeping an eye on the port side, but again, I don't know how popular of an area this is, but we know someone was near here at some point. I'll grab a long stick when we're closer to somewhere to hold up. But in my head, I'm like, oh, the signal flare, or someone might need help, but in all realisticness, it's probably someone looking for a fight, and I think the best of occasions I'm going to struggle to put up a fight against someone that's played this for a while, let alone when I got one shell and a shotgun. Someone dropped their bag here. Box of nails. Someone made a fire here. Not so long ago. Interesting. It was a criminal. Just quickly eat before we go. We can risk the cold for a little bit longer, but I don't want to start having too many debuffs all at the same time. So maybe it was the person in here that fired off the signal flare, question mark. It just looked a lot closer than... or I thought it was a lot closer than what it is. I mean, I could have passed them. I question how good their gear was if they're still... Well, I suppose it doesn't really matter about gear if you're making a hand drill kit, does it? Zombie there. Pretty much tells me, obviously I know they can respawn, but no one is there. Motorcycle helmet. I mean, to say the loot is lackluster here is, probably I'm really thirsty and I haven't got a drink. I got a bunch of food. What I'll do is break one of these heat packs, because I got them anyway, they're just sitting there taking up infantry space. So I might as well use it, potentially get my heat up. I don't know if it will, like, cook stuff near. Let's have a little bit of food. Try and get that. It will get the drink up a little bit, obviously not much. But at least then we're not going to, like, embarrass ourselves and dehydrate. I mean, I didn't realise where I was, so I should have probably then just looked for the spring where I spawned, but we're here now. Mistakes were made, and now we're here. I don't think the heat pack will warm up anything on me. Right, fire station. Zombie the other side of this wall. I don't know if there's a point where they stop chasing me, or... Oh, I let go of the right click. They might actually get me here. I think I've embarrassed myself. How I didn't come out of that bleeding, I don't know. How I didn't come out of that bleeding, I don't know. Health is low. Gas station on the right. Yeah, I ran for them sandbags because I didn't know if, like, guns would spawn there. Obviously a pistol was there. But nothing too much that's going to help us. Multivitamins, they can always come in handy. They can always come in handy. Gas station, little flat cap. Okay. Just a machining workshop. Sea chest. I would imagine someone put that there. I don't know if it's something you... Just a worker, I'll try and take one of them out. Have I got... Oh, you did see me. I might get a long stick and do that in here. Saying that, my heat is actually going up a little bit. Flashlight. That's the seed. Is that the same one? Yeah. Right, I do need a drink desperately. I mean, zombies can spawn with them, so it's not through lack of trying. Shit. Hopefully they're not both aggro. Nice. Okay. Well, I might have to find somewhere to start a fire to get warm. And then eat up a load of our stuff. Looks like to be a little village or something here, so this will probably be where we set up. We got another heat pack, haven't we? Okay, that one is... I don't know if it works if I use them both on the same time, but now seems a good a chance as ever. Let's have a look. Oh, we've got a ruined pepper. Let's eat that. That's like 2 bites. Yeah, look at that. He's loving it. He's never had a pepper so good. Never had a pepper so good. Box of bullets. I mean, we've got a few okay things on us. I mean, not really, but... Cope. Just full cope. Okay, let's get up. Let's continue run along. If this is a little... Nah, it's just a couple of houses. There's a dirt track there. I might run up it just to see if there is going to be a spring. If that is a dirt track just on the other side. No, it's not. Multivitamins. Lots of containers. Pudding, no drink. Glow stick, that doesn't really help me, I'm gonna be real. Nothing in the car. Okay, this is one of the spawns. Is that a dirt track? This looks like a dirt track. I think this is the first spring that I found, actually. The one where I helped that other guy. Because I don't just leech, I help as well. That is to be noted. Oh, there we go. Have a good drink. Shame we didn't have any plastic bottles or anything like that to fill up at the same time. So that would have been actually quite nice. We'll probably go loot around town. I heard something. Just the normal panic from me. Get this to fall, go in town, see if anyone's about, make a fire. Potentially do some fishing and whatnot. Just to prepare for the long day ahead of us, the long journey. Just gonna go until that belly symbol is there. Would be nice to find some more shotgun bullets in all honesty, just to not feel so vulnerable. I'm pretty much telling a big fib to anyone I see that I can do something. Right, there we go. I think that's probably us done. So, with a spring here, a town in front. I don't know if that belly symbol does mean stop, I'll just... Zombie, zombie. Just seems worth the loot. No one here, I can't see any chimneys or anything like that. Don't really know what loot I would love to find in all honesty. But let's look around. I feel like I've met quite a few people that have said they haven't played this map before, which is actually quite cool. Issue is probably not progressing as like quickly as I should. I don't know. I'm having fun, which is the main thing. Like, I think we all forget that's the most important thing about games. Alright, let's make a fire. How much food have we got? Quite a lot. It has to be cooked. I could probably run to the next place. Let's run to the next place. I have enough... I would have liked a bottle, but... we filled our belly with water. That's fine. I'm like backtracking on what I've already said. Let's get some exploring. Let's... I thought there was a player for the moment. That car was just in a, interesting spot, like pulled over, but... no. So there isn't many people on this server. So we can always swap over to another server in a little bit. I just always find the interactions with other people really interesting. Thing is, we could go to the airport again, but jeez, is that a big old run. Big old run. And actually having the strength of like a couple other people with me. That's why I should have tagged along with the other two last time, but... mistakes were made. Well, it's not like we had crazy gear. I suppose that's the only, cope that I've got. I mean, if we had amazing gear, we'd have just shot all the zombies, but... right, so that's the broken bridge. I mean, I just call all of these fishing villages, but... there's one with the medical tents near the coast side. Which is really nice. Now, I don't know if there's potential for, like, guns there or whatnot, but I imagine all the guns are in the inland, which would make sense. Like, it's otherwise... a bottle of water. Ask and you will receive. Ask and you will receive. Oh, I am bleeding. Oh. Isn't that awful? Isn't that disappointing? Right. Let's move and groove. At least we know next time we get to a spring, we can at least fill up our bottle. That's actually a good find. I can hear a couple of zombies. Okay, I knew one was triggered. I didn't want to... Are they both triggered? Yep. Right, I need to deal with this one quick. Nice. So I dealt with that one quick. I didn't want to get caught out. Oh, another drink, another bit of food. This was a good spot. I feel good about this. Pliers? I heard someone else being cold. I'm so cold I count for a few people. Stick and a cleaver. A rope and some bullets. Shut that door. A stick means someone was here. Chuck them, take the cleaver. Oh, it's a big one. Okay, that's fine. If I'd shut that door, with potentially someone nearby. I can't imagine they still are, with the Zeds around. Again, they might have been the player that, set off the signal, or... Oh, I knew you were going to do that. Sounded like someone else was joining the party. Some more food. These zombies here have been very kind to me. Work gloves. I haven't got any gloves. Nice. I like gear. I like loot. I'm finding gear. I'm finding loot. Right, let's go. Probably should have went in the house, but if there was a player there, they might just, like, camp in there and again with only one bullet. Just makes my life awkward to do too much. The next town that we hit, I will then try and find the spring. Because then I can fill up my water bottle as well. So, as much progress as we can sort of make. Oh, have we got a plate? No, just a stab vest. Okay. Glass bottle. Something else to fill water in. Car battery, that'd be nice. Okay. Another empty smimpty. Just keep pushing forward. I'm probably going to have to learn the positions are inwards, so that'll probably be the next goal after we do everything here. Is I don't want to settle down If I don't have potentially someone watch my back, it just makes it a little bit more awkward. Happy we found all them drinks and whatnot. All frozen though, right? Yeah. That one is. Well, that one is even. Okay, I'll go, go! I'm curious where people, like, run off the start. It would be nice to go to the airport and be successful, but I think the server will probably restart before I get there, so I'm sure I did see a thing where it was going to respawn in, like, 90 minutes. So I'd rather, as I yawn, I'd rather get supplies together than beeline it. And then we don't have to worry about anything. With 2 potential bottles of water, obviously a glass one and a bottle. God, this feels like a long old run. Long old run. Might have to have a snack on the go. Treat myself. Have some crisps. Oh, I fancy some crisps. Crisps and dip, you can't beat it. Or like nachos. Cheesy chips are nice, but I have to be in the mood for them. And gravy with chips, only if the gravy is like nice and thick. Not any like runniness. I think I know, thought I had someone chopping wood. Don't think this is the start of a town. What could be, there's a house in the distance as well. Lots of zombies. Let's leave them be. I want to find the next town. How did he see me from there? Wow. Guts. He had guts to come after me. I think I know where I am. I think I'm coming up on one of the spawns. Zombie there. Maybe not. I wonder if I don't even know where I am. Because that port... Because there's 2 ports, but there's one beside like a large settlement. So I wonder if I was even more further east than I realise. Which could be a thing. Let's drop the sickle. Would like a crowbar. I mean, it just sounds cool. Why wouldn't you want a crowbar? Crowbars sound badass. Wait, what was that? A broom. Again, I'm trying to be a little bit quicker on the move today. I've got pretty much a whole day of playing, so I'm looking forward to making some crazy progress and hopefully get some really good gear. I don't think I am where I think I am, though. I thought I was on the eastern side, but... Okay. 3 zombies. There is potential that I did spawn on the south and even further that way than I thought. I wonder if I'm coming up. Unless I was like, I have no idea where I am at the moment. And I do like playing this way without a map and whatnot, because it is like I am totally lost. I'm going to have to stop for a fire. I mean, I keep saying that and then not stop for a fire. There is a possibility that I am on the way to the airbase. I don't think that's the case. No, I can't be. Unless this run is always long and I'm just... where I'm like non-stop running and not resting, it just feels longer than what it is, maybe? So I normally like stop quite a few times. Obviously I have brute forced. That was a loud shot. That was a very loud shot. That was a very loud shot. Can't imagine that was too far away. Again, I don't think I'm in a position where I should run towards gunfire. I said if I had like 10 bullets or something, I would. Alright, we're in the next town. Limonho? Limonho? Wimeho? Tread with caution. Tread with caution as I'm literally on the main road. It's really good about our gear. So I can be outside for a little bit longer. Some zombies on the road, which is nice. Looking for chimneys, anything like that. Because it's rabbit hunting season. Fire barrel in here. Might be an idea to stay here for a little bit. Let's just slyly scout the place out. So it's the houses back there that gunshot we would have fired us. Would be my big guess. I would like to have a look. I miss my binoculars. The binoculars were absolutely goated. No chimneys, no fires. I mean, it might have been further up. Okay. I mean, if no one else is here, I think this is probably a good place to just loot. Take our time, see what we can find. Might be something. Tasty. Surgical gloves. Pills. And they're good for trade if nothing else. Zombie outside. How is my knife doing? Worn, okay. It's doing okay. God, when the servers are this quiet. Here's someone moving. That might have been a player behind that zombie in that door. Let's go investigate. Zombie. Zombie. He's running around, so I didn't know if he was triggered. Cleaver. Cleaver? Hardly knew her. That next door is shut, though. And he might have ran in, ran out. Starting to wonder if someone is in there. Or if that zombie is coming for me. Could equally have just been triggered by me. No chimney or anything. I mean, he wanted the fight. He wanted the smoke. Nothing. No. Okay. Getting hungry. Let's start a fire in a minute. I've got too much rubbish on me. Drop the torch. Pick up the food. No bullets, but a good gun. Well, I've seen quite a lot of bullets for that, though. I have seen some bullets for that. Alright, I need to start a fire. Am I doing this barrel? might feel a little bit nicer doing it in the barrel. Let's swap. I want to take this rifle with me. I'm not going to be able to cook anything, am I? Unless I can close the lid. Ouch. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, yeah, I can cook some things. Right, get out the fire. Just burning myself casually. Yep, let's eat a bunch of our supplies because we got so much. I would like to fish here to get a cooking pot if nothing else. Eating everything. Yeah, we go fish. There's a chance to get a cooking pot and all that sort of stuff. Is there any trees nearby? Not really. Let's get warm at the very least first, then. They're ruined. Ruined. Dog food. I don't think we're that desperate. Matches. Ah, they're not the bullets that I need, sadly. Damn. Alright, empty all this. Okay, is there anything else we can get rid of? No, I like our inventory apart from that. Probably don't need matches and a lighter, so I'll drop the matches for the time being. It's probably a bit too much. Then we've got our rifle there. I've seen a lot of bullets for that on the way, so I don't mind picking it up. Then, is the fire going out? Yeah, the fire's going out. I mean, I could chuck some... Okay, that's a bit awkward. Okay, that's fine. Let's swap that. I'm using my ice pick for like all the tool things. Right, we're gonna sort inventory. Sort our inventory out, and then I think what we'll do is then even try and hop server to see if there's a more populated one. This server's gonna close in 60 minutes anyway. I'm planning to play all day. Right. So, we have got dog food. Let's take the matches. We've got no reason to drop the matches. That would be silly. Let's eat all our food. Then we'll swap servers. Hopefully come back in here. And then we'll do some fishing, load up, hopefully get a cooking pot. Actually be in a half-decent spot, actually. Like, I don't know if this is how you should play, but I like playing like this. I like surviving, getting all my stuff. What I would like to do is... Okay, my bag is 4, so if I click 4, I drop my bag. But then I need to make sure bandages are on me. Codeine is on me. Morphine. Right, take that to hands. Swap it with my shotgun. The one bullet shotgun. Right. So I think I'm happy with that. I mean, let's take... No, like, we're not going to eat the dog food, so what's the point? Right, I'm going to log off. I'm going to quickly have a 2-second break. Might make myself a cup of tea, actually. I've got a slight little headache. But yeah, I might make myself a cup of tea, then we'll hop servers. I'll have a look while I'm here. See if there is a more populated one. Change server. What's the next one be like? Oh... So at 25. So I'm just doing official servers at the moment. Temporary. None of them have like crazy amounts of players in all honesty. So maybe we just hit one and then go straight to the airport or something, I don't know. But I'm going to take a 2-second break. And we're back. I made myself a little cup of tea. I used to be very anti-cup of teas. I feel like it's my old age. Oh, I've got a flask of water, a cup of tea, just sneak some biscuits in. All the eating my character was doing was getting me peckish. Oh, it's lunchtime. No wonder I'm hungry. I nicked a couple of biscuits and I was like, oh, I'm a bit cheeky. Like, it's probably the longest I've ever loaded into DayZ, which... And I don't say that it's a bad way. I mean, like, normally I'm in with like 20 seconds. So, like, this is actually, like, fine. Right. Here we are. So, I'm trying a little, I saw a tip somewhere that basically said, if you see, the temporary servers, to actually go on them, because all the loot will be, fresh on them. So, I do want to see if that is true and whatnot. Because actually, I think that's, very interesting to say the least. But my headphones are, like, turned up far too much. Oh, there we go. Right. Cool, let's go. So, if we could fire... So, I'm gonna... Oh. Matches. Right, let me turn... So I can hear myself talk, and that's actually really agitating. Right, shotgun shells are what we would like. Wall gloves aren't better than mine, are they? Apparently they're the best. And we only want the best for our character. Yeah, I was watching a tip video, and they basically said, like, when temporary servers come up, there's nothing different about them. But obviously, because they're fresh, all the loot should be good. Like, providing, obviously, it hasn't already been looted. Which would help us, because if we can actually just... Oh, this is double barrel. We have a double barrel shotgun. Which again just means I'm a little bit more confident. Because I do want to stop being like scared of like people. At the same time, you know, one bullet is only going to get us so far. 2 bullets is hardly going to get us much farther. Skate helmet? Yep, let's start to get some armor upgrades. Oh, let's go, go, go. Right, so we're in this fishing village. Okay, that's fine. Wait. Okay, I get where I am. I would like to find the springs as well before we go off. Trying to loot as quickly as possible so we can get to the fun stuff. I swear, every time I come in those, they never have anything. I always thought they would, because it's... I don't know. I was about to say it's risky, but... not particularly. But yeah, finding the double-barreled off the bat is like a great start. And that's the thing, because normally when I spawn, very rarely do I find weapons and stuff. But obviously if they've already been picked up, that's why. It's just going to be literally people's scraps that are like left behind. Another gun. With one bullet in. We have a rifle. We have a rifle and a shotgun now. We have that fishing rod, which is too long to go in here. It'd be nice if we could find an actual fishing rod. Because at least then we'd be able to chuck it in our bag or something like that. But a rifle and a shotgun. We're moving up in the world. Saying that, do they both take the same bullets? No, this takes 2-2. So this one is a better one, but I can't find any of the bullets for it. At the moment, I think it's more important at the moment just having something that works. Zombie down there. Does anything ever spawn in here? Where's my gun? Is there any awkward thing? Because I have no space. I have to drop my gun to melee, which isn't actually No, that was the lamest jump I've ever seen. Just trying to jump up to see if I could see any loot. I probably am going to move quite swiftly. I was trying to look around to see if I could find any other bullets, because if I could take the other gun... I don't know what bullets are better in practicality, but... it seems like the other one. Shotgun shells. That's what we want. That's what we want. That's huge for us. Okay, I'm glad I did a little bit more looting now. It's like Vindication 101. So I feel like the next goal is just like moving on. It's like we've got lots of food. We have even got a drink. Oh no, we need to find the spring. We do need to find the spring. So actually that will be our next goal. So if we find that spring, then we got water. We can go on big hikes. Without it being too much of a problem. Question is, if I was a spring, where would I be? Where would I be? I'd be a spring. So we're looking for a little dirt track. I mean, we have got a drink, so if it isn't this way as we move out, I'm happy to leave it. In all honesty. Because we don't need to stay here any longer. Just check checking the cars for loot. There's the dirt track. I hope. I would jinx myself and be like, oh, there's not going to be many players on the temporary thing, but let's not jinx myself. There we go, there's the spring. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And luckily we filled up our belly before. So this is just a little top up. So we'll drink this, and then we've got 2 bottles, a glass bottle and a plastic bottle that we can fill up. Which is cool. Shotgun and a rifle. I might drop the fishing rod in all honesty. I haven't used it, I don't need to use it. I think I'm going to drop it. Just because I think it's probably more important having 2 guns that I can switch between. Rather than like if we get in a fight, it's just going to get awkward quick. So yeah, we'll say goodbye to the fishing rod. I mean, we have tons of food on us, so it's not like... I mean, it just feels wrong because the fishing rod is so strong, but... we can make another one. I mean, hopefully we can find one, but... one thing at a time. God, I got a big belly. And I'm talking in-game, in-game, in-game. Must be good water. There we go. Right, so let's drop the fishing rod. Bye-bye fishing rod. And then let's quickly do this. So we go shotgun there, rifle there, bag there, bandage there. There we go. And then we've got all that set up, which is obviously glorious. Right, let's fill up our stuff. And then we can try and find some good loot. I mean, I'm getting better and better. Every silly death we do learn, that is for sure. But now I understand, like, finding the springs and stuff like that. That's really handy. Have I got anything I can snack on? No. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we're dropping server restart in 45 minutes. Well, that's negative. It's very negative indeed. Right, let's go to the next town. So we've got a shotgun, 2 rounds in the chamber, we've got 3 bullets, and we've got a rifle with just 1 round in the chamber. I mean, at least we can do something if something happens, I guess. Rather than someone like hard carrying us. And our gear is pretty okay, pretty okay. I mean, to most people, they'd probably say it's rubbish, but... hey, we're moving, we're grooving, we're having a good time. Raincoat. Well, that wasn't worth the run over, let's be honest. Is that a boat? No. I know one of the... I ran into a really geared player and he said he was struggling to, like, find one. But I think they despawn between, like, 45 minutes. The thing is, I wouldn't mind, trying to work towards getting a car or something like that. But I don't really know how that would work with just one person. I feel like someone would just rob it, and I don't know how it would work if I hid it on in a bush or whatnot. I just feel like when the server restarts, the car would restart. I don't know. I don't know. Zombie over there. I want to get to the next village. Again, there's one of the spawns on the south side that has the military tents and stuff like that. I'd be very interested to see what is in there. And then it'd be nice to potentially team up with someone, go to the airbase, start some fights, question mark. I feel like running a group in this, I've said it once and I'll say it again, like running a group in here would be like hella fun in this game. But I'm learning and progressing. That's what I like about, like, obviously chucking everything on YouTube. It's like, not only... It just, like, shows all the progression that I've made, like, from what a noob I was, like, to, like, now. And then I'm still at the point where I've only got, what, I'm probably only just hitting, like, 20 hours now. But I've never loved a game like this. I've never enjoyed a game like this. Where I just constantly want to play all the time. That's not even, like, an exaggeration. I just try not to ruin too much by, like, watching too much. So I find that ends up, like, burning me out of games. Oh, a little fishing place. Is that an animal in the distance? Might just be a bush. Bane? Like, I'm not even... I don't know why I even try and pronounce them, to be honest. But yeah, some deer. 2 deers up there. I haven't even been hunting or anything yet. Feathers. I'm not going to go loot crazy because we do have food supplies. I would try... Well, I would like to try and move across, but considering we found some shotgun shells last time out, I feel like we'd be silly to neglect looting altogether. Although, I'm nearly like 2 weeks in and I've not met a player yet that has actually shot at me. I feel like that is going to change and then it's going to be a downward spiral, but I thought it was going to be a lot worse. And don't get me wrong, I don't mind PvP and stuff like that. It's just, like, when you're learning a new game, that can be, like, a tough ask to learn it, and you're getting, like, demolished by players that have played, like, hours and hours into it. For combinational lock. Again, I've seen that you can lock places up with them. But I don't know if it's worth it if I'm just playing solo, like... I would need to understand, like, how the spawn despawns and stuff like that. Nothing good on you. So I wouldn't want to go for all that effort just for it to be like, oh no, it's not actually. Worth. So I feel like you'd be able to make some banging bases. Duct tape, that's handy. Zombies triggered, mate. Sit. Because I've seen some people with, like, carbine... Oh, whoops. With, like, carbines and stuff like that. That's what I want to be. I want to be, like, geared to the T. It'll happen one day. And then I will ruin it all. So I don't know how much it is to like loot all these. Like, I don't mind checking a few out, but I feel like it's just better to, like, gear some stuff and then run to the goods places, but... I mean, it's easier said than done, like, getting there. is obviously the difficulty. But you do find the odd shotgun shells. I feel like... Oh, look, now we've got a look going on. Now we've got a style going on. I don't quite know what the style is, but we've got one going. Character is cold. A sickle. I don't really have space for a sickle, nor do I think I need it. Should I start a fire? I think I just triggered him. Yeah, I might start a fire before I run off. Have it. Have I got any bark on me? Nope. Use my this little pick for most of the stuff. Let's gather some bark. Let's make a quick fire. We can cook some of our food as well if there's a good fire stove. And then I can have a sip of my tea. Don't say it's gone cold. So there's nothing worse. I always do it and it's just happens. Like I make a tea. I get something... Oh, is my ice... Well, that's rubbish. It's already broke. I don't want to use my combat knife. That should be fine. Might have to look through the sheds to find another sharp thing. Have I not... Did I not pick up one? Nope. I don't want to use my combat knife. So actually I like that for fighting... Oh no, it's sickle. Where was that sickle? Hammer or meat tenderizer. Some bones. They're handy to make a knife. Waiting for that zombie. Working gloves. Or was that sickle farther back than I... Come on then. Oh. Triggered someone else. Nice. Nice. Easy. Oh, I thought you were dead. Serves me right. 30 spaced bag. Yeah, mine's 30 spaced as well. Okay. Actually think it was the same. Alright. Where was that sickle? Car charger. I'm learning all these items in the game. Chocolate bar. Need to find something sharp. Damn, I cannot remember where it was. Wonder if it was further back. A shovel. Farming hoe. What you call me? Heat pack. Damn. Do quite need it. Would actually be nice to find it, I'm not gonna lie. Room. Right, I'm gonna pop that heat pack while we're going around anyway. It's actually it automatically helps us with what we're trying to achieve. I need to find it. Metal sheets. I'd love to do some of the stuff in here. Pipe. It's not in these. I'm gonna have to move on. Otherwise I'll be searching forever. Damn. Okay. You win some, you lose some. And this will be the last check. I should have looked at the condition of it. ice pick. Wait, what was in there? Just a sharp. Okay, let's go. How am I for food? Not great. Let's drink this on the move. Let's continue forth. Let's see where the next village is. This is a nice way to learn the game. There we go. And the next one is actually quite close. I feel like no one dies as much as me in this game. Now, to be fair, the survival's like... I don't know if that's with most people, but obviously once... Like, I get unlucky a couple of times on a spawn and then don't really know what to do. But like, past that, we're doing well. Like, we last longer and longer. It's just where to go, but... Saying that, there is something up in their mountains, but that's miles away. That's why it'd be cool to link up with someone. Equally, I have to understand that I have got a little bit of gear, so some people might lick their lips. I mean, it's not crazy gear, but... I take great pleasure when I time that right. Knife, that's what we need. No, it didn't mean to do that at all. Number 7. Combat knife. Combat knife seems really good. I'm starting to get a little bit better with the timing on hitting the zombies and whatnot. A mag. There's a bag there. Pitchfork. We could find a fishing rod, that'd be handy, like one to just chuck in our backpack, one of the smaller ones. Something in the middle of the road there. Let's go investigate. What's the worst that could happen, right? Interestingly, it's a battery charger. Now, I would hazard a guess and say they can't just spawn in the middle of the road. I mean, it's possible a car did come down here. If I'm investigating. Actually slightly warming up. Not quite sure how, but it's happening. It's happening. We're doing it. Two rounds. Two rounds. Right, put the bones in here. Where did the two rounds go? So yeah, we've got some bullets now. Okay, this does actually have a magazine. I don't think I can... No, I can't load it anymore. Okay. So we need to find a magazine for it at some point. But... I mean, the rifle being, like, single shot, very slow reload is not the worst problem in the world. Because realistically, I'm very rarely going to use it, if at all. Looking for something sharp in case we can find it. I've never, like, walked around this town too much, in all honesty. I think when I was first playing, I was obviously very nervous to move around. So you just got to sort of get over that. It's a game, and sadly, sometimes you lose stuff. But it's the fun, it's always about the rebuild as well. But I think that's why this game is so addictive. Although I can appreciate most of like the top players are probably gonna just like loot all the good stuff, build a stash, chuck it in. But you never know, I might get to that point. Giggity. Or I might let someone carry me. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, things happen. I am getting hungry. This isn't the village I thought I was in. But the amount of times I've gone into a place and like spoke about it like I know what I'm doing. It's quite funny. But I might start a fire here. Okay, I'm gonna need to start a campfire. Just go outside and get a long stick. We've got gloves on so we shouldn't bleed or anything like that. No, I didn't pick it up, did I? I'll dump that there. Let's go get some more bark. Just so then we can get all our warmth. And cook all our food as well. And then we don't have to worry and we can just straight shoot to wherever we want to go. I'm going to go probably until this knife breaks. Which is them. 6 bark. So a knife, thank you. You could almost, from a distance, and if you squint, feel like I'm proper geared. Like, if you squint and you're far away, like, you might think I'm actually doing something here. Oh, there we go. Combo. Yeah, I think if it's already got the ashes at the bottom, then I don't need to do this and I can just chuck stuff in. I think that's why I was having such problems in the past. Add all that kindling. Okay, I can only put one in at a time, that's fine. Get my lighter. No. Then we are going to get kicked from this server in a bit, because I think it only had like half an hour, whenever. If you enjoyed this content, head over to the main channel where everything's cut down to be a bit sharper, be a bit sexier, be a bit nicer, and enjoy yourself. Even head down to Discord. Love ya. Enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, whatever you're doing, and I'll catch you next time, party people. Bye.